welcome to the Wi-Fi of Everything.
Welcome.
I'm Robert Boardman.
I'm Roel.
I'm Brian Smith from AccelTex.
Awesome.
Smitty. We finally got
his
you
real
on
name.
Video.
You do.
And he's going to do a dance for us.
Yeah.
No, that's not this video.
For you, Eddie. He brought his baton.
And my silver suit.
Yes. We couldn't, the backdrop wasn't going to work with the silver suit. So,
If you do the right search, you'll find it on YouTube.
yes. Right search. Schmitty likes baton. It's a .com. Somebody owns it. I'm not going to say who. What are we here to talk about today?
So,
What do we got on this table?
So one of the things that we do to help disguise things is we've developed a skinning type of process.
Wait. Who are you?
Well, first of all, we're
What do you do?
We are AccelTex Solutions. We build antennas, enclosures, mounting solutions, hardware to help disguise and help your Wi-Fi solutions overall.
Cool.
So one of the things that we do unique is not only is this our antenna, but we also do a skinning process, which is a pretty painless process for customers. What we do is we simply ask you guys for a JPEG file of what it is that you want the antenna, the enclosure, the AP to look like. And then what we will do is we'll take that picture and we'll stretch it out accordingly to fit the whatever it is that we're going to be skinning. And then we'll do some heating of it, and it actually shrink it around. It actually looks something similar to this.
Like this, yeah. So it fits in with the aesthetics of your environment, or if you want to brand something in your campus is a good example that I see.
If you want to monetize your Wi-Fi for a stadium application, for instance, you could put
I think this is a good way.
Yeah,
this is a good way to monetize Wi-Fi.
Or if you want to put someone's face on it, maybe a Schmitty face. I'm still waiting for that skin to come out.
Like that one?
Like that.
Like that one?
So, big question about antennas and masking antennas or APs is usually we're using some kind of a non-lead based paint.
Affirmative.
Non-lead based, people. Don't forget that if you're painting.
If you're painting your APs, your antennas.
Yeah, non-lead based. Or just go to them and get a skin.
Yeah,
but,
get it done right.
So, when you paint an AP or an antenna, you generally void your warranty. That's generally right out the gate, that warranty is gone.
Yep.
So, how is the skinning process? Does it affect the warranty at all?
Good question. Yeah, so no, it doesn't affect the warranty because this can be removed.
Oh, very cool.
So whenever if you skin something, even if it's skinning an AP, it's nothing but a thin plastic film.
Okay.
Or the same thing that's skinned on cars, brand new cars as they come out the factory. So when you skin it, all it does is if for whatever reason it's defective, highly unlikely that antennas are going to go defective. But if it's an AP or something like that, instead of painting them, you can skin them, and then just remove the skin afterwards. That doesn't leave a residue or anything like that.
Awesome. That's good to know.
Yeah,
that's a win-win right there. It's covering it and not affecting the RF.
Yep.
That's
the most important part.
Yeah, and then also not voiding a warranty because nobody wants to.
Yeah.
Here's my $2,000 AP color tack case, and they're like, oh, I can't help you no more.
We don't support it.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, you're unsupported.
And also, it's just along the front of the antenna. You don't skin the back.
No,
I don't see a purpose of doing that.
No,
but just so everyone knows.
Clear, yeah.
No, it's just to make it a little bit more aesthetically pleasing.
Very cool.
And it doesn't matter. Again, it doesn't matter what it is. That we can skin just about everything. I think the big thing is
It's a joke, somebody.
Yeah. As long as we get a high resolution photo of it, we've done things where we've been able to skin something that looks like wood or some sort of natural material like a rock or something like that.
I think we have some pictures of that. We'll post down there at the bottom as we'll let you guys see that.
You can do that. Those are a little bit more tricky to get to be a little bit more precise. But if you have a Pantone color that you want it printed as, that's a lot easier than having something that's more of a natural type of skinning process.
Yeah, because those tree photos were really cool. The graining you kind of got. Yeah, I can see
tough.
matching that grain would be a little.
Yeah, it's tough.
It's like looking at cell phone towers and how they try to blend it into the environment.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
So that's the skinning, which actually that's one of my favorite things. Like I said, antennas and APs are all cool. We love them, but the ability to hide them effectively and in a way that doesn't completely destroy any kind of a warranty.
It doesn't cost an arm and a leg to do it.
Exactly.
It's more cost effective.
So we have two other things here. Let's talk about these.
Where shall we start?
So start in the middle. We'll just go down the aisle. This is our new under seat enclosure. So for stadium high density applications where you're going under seat, should they be able to afford that budget, you can mount the AP to the back plate here. We allow you to drill your own hole where you want the conduit to run into on the back.
Oh, nice.
AP mounts to the back plate. There's a 30-degree angle like such as well, so you can have it a couple different angles to mount your AP, as opposed to the traditional way where people are just mounting them flat or parallel with the seat.
So what you're saying is this can be adjusted if you needed to.
Right. Just by simply the way you mount the box underneath the seat.
Oh, very cool.
So it allows you to adjust your propagation pattern of the eye APs that you guys are using.
Nice.
Okay.
I like that. It's a really sturdy box too. I mean, it looks like it could.
Yeah,
it's a nice little kick.
It's
it can withstand the guy that's drank a couple beers and decided to kick something because
somebody gets mad that his seat doesn't have full range.
that would be
under
me.
Seat, swinging.
That's absolutely me.
Okay.
So that's that one. And then it comes with the cover that, again, you can skin the outside of it as well for whatever the home team it is.
How do you mount this to, let's say, under the seat?
Yeah, that's always been the problem because it is expensive to do under seat. So you do have to have this thing bolted in. We leave that up to the installer to figure that out. So that for
whatever
them to
options they prefer. Okay.
Yeah, because it looks like this is a strong enough plastic to where you could drill through it and you're not worried about it. And then you could just, again, rubber seal around the screws to keep that NEMA rating.
Yep, so absolutely.
So I need to find myself a stadium to put one of these in.
Don't we all?
Yeah. Somebody would like to lend me a stadium to put Wi-Fi in. I'd love to put some Wi-Fi in. I'm sure AccelTex would love to put some Wi-Fi in.
I'd love you to buy some of that.
Okay. And then I'm sure there's an AP vendor out there that would love to be a part of this as well.
Absolutely. And then we have the other enclosure that we've recently come up with is a hard cap, if you will, ceiling type of application where you would have, if there's a washdown area or a pharmaceutical type environment where you'd have to cut out, an area of the wall, and this would mount flush. This would be above the wall.
Okay.
This section here would be above the wall, or in the ceiling, if you will, and it would mount flush up against the ceiling. So it allows you to simply mount the AP inside.
Okay.
Those snap into place.
Okay.
On the lid.
Cool.
And then you can paint it or do whatever you need to do. Skin it. Absolutely.
Skin it like a ceiling tile.
Exactly. So it replaces more of the ceiling tile
nice
situation.
So it kind of see like this. So how does the plastic affect kind of like your RF propagation? Do you get any real?
None. We've done some testing on it, and none of the plastics that we have used have affected any sort of RF interference or created any sort of RF interference whatsoever.
That's good. That's nice to hear. You never know that it's just like, oh, by the way, this is lead lined.
And the APs don't get overly hot either.
Yeah.
Which is the other concern.
And this all looks like that you guys have also, again, you've kind of left this as a blank canvas for mounting.
Yes.
Which, as much as some people might call that like you don't give me a mounting solution, in applications of Wi-Fi, I find that you tend to need various ways of mounting things.
Sure.
So, I mean, I really like this.
Not every situation is the same.
Yep.
Right.
You're thinking with the drop ceiling. I have drop ceilings.
I mean, you've got room here on the edges if you wanted to screw some holes
in there.
Right. And it's the width of it is wide enough to attach the typical 18-inch off-center beams.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So you can just drill right into those and just mount it flush up into the ceiling like that.
Cool. Awesome. Yeah, because
that's the reason it's that particular size, not because we need an AP that will fit that size, but because they can.
They've obviously seen a 3802, so you know what I mean.
A Xeris radio.
Xeris. This will fit a full Xeris array.
Yeah, well, speaking of some APs, maybe I should grab one.
Yeah.
Okay.
This went off camera.
I went off camera.
To the big.
Going off script.
Ooh, that's a pretty beefy
I'll pick
one.
a Mojo AP because this one's pretty.
Oh, that's a pretty
decent
beefy
size.
Yeah.
So you can tell that you can put one right in there. Fits nicely.
That fits nice. That's a good size AP too, as well.
Yeah, it's about the same size as a 3802.
Yeah,
And this is just a prototype, so it will come with like a universal backplate or something to mount the AP to.
Oh, very cool.
So it gives you a few options.
I like it. And then obviously it looks like here you got enough so you can actually seal this off, and then you can, again, like you said, keep it as a wash down so you can spray it down and not ever
you can always get to it too. So that's the other thing is when people mount these APs, they hide them so well, you can't even get to it sometimes.
Yep. Like some unnamed hardware manufacturer that buried them in concrete on their campus. We'll leave that for another episode.
No, there are other applications where we've made modifications to this so it could go in ground.
Oh, very cool.
Like in higher ed or things of that nature, where
How would that deal with the?
Well, the lid's obviously a lot thicker,
Okay.
so people could actually step on it, stuff like that.
I'd love to see like a nice thick plexi clear, so you
Can you imagine me stepping on that?
Yeah, could you see the AP? You could just.
Can you imagine everybody that else that wanted to see that AP too?
Could you imagine?
Huh?
Could you imagine me stepping on it? Maybe we could just bounce on them. We'll be cute.
I don't think it's
hear you want
watching
to test.
very well.
Somebody wants to test
Fail.
it out. Fail the test.
Oh no! So I mean, I think that's good. Thanks, man. Thanks for coming on. Thanks for talking about stuff.
Just a recap. So we got the what is this called?
The skinning process. Yeah.
The skinner. The skin.
The Skinner.
Easiest.
You got a Skinner who's putting the skin.
Yeah. You can just reach out to Jason, Rich, or I, and we'll be able to get you guys set up with whatever it is that you need specifically. And then if you want to ship us APs or whatever the case is, we can certainly do that as well.
Very cool.
This one's your under the seat.
Under seat, high density type of application.
And this is your in-ceiling
Correct.
flush mount.
Mm-hmm.
So these are, like you said, these are prototypes. When can we expect to see these available in their finished form?
Within 30 days.
Sweet.
Oh, wow.
I mean, we're almost there.
If you'd like an enclosure and you're planning a stadium.
Where can they see this?
AccelTex.com.
Awesome.
AccelTex.com.
All right.
Awesome.
Thank you, everybody. And until next time, we'll see you then.